Now, you guys are obviously based out of Ohio. Is your strongest fan base here, or you think you found that it's somewhere else?
It's starting to spread out.
Yeah.
It's here.
Cleveland and PA. I'd say our two
Erie and
strongest.
PA.
Yeah.
Erie and Cleveland, two biggest ones.
Yeah.
Gotta be quick with me. Erie, PA.
Erie and PA.
What's the biggest gig you guys have played so far?
There's been a few.
This summer was good.
3 Days Grace.
This summer was a good
His
one.
first show with us.
Yeah, I had a week to learn 10 songs for the first show that I played with this band at 3 Days Grace.
Yeah, at the Agora Theater, we opened for 3 Days Grace. It was great. The first show when he was there, it was great. But I don't know. We've been lucky. We've had a lot of national shows we played with. All equal a couple thousand people, big venue.
That amphitheater had 7,000.
We had 7,000 out at Warren.
Saliva, we had a good crowd.
Yeah.
Opened up for Saliva.
It's hard to pinpoint just one.
Vince Neil, Sandusky.
Yeah, that was huge too. So it's hard to just pinpoint.
Dairy of a
one.
Dead Man, Hoobastank.
What about the campground thing?
No, the upper
That was
one.
Dairy of
The
a Dead
Upper
Man
Festival.
and Hoobastank.
There's been a lot.
Yeah, Hailstorm was a good one.
Each one's bigger in our own mentality. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how many people are there. It's how,
But the
you get
biggest
the star
show,
power.
we have big shows and everything, but the biggest shows to us sometimes are the shows that, like, we did years and years ago, we did a youth benefit concert. And it was
9 to
one of the-
14-year-olds.
Yeah, it was.
Most gratifying show we've
yeah,
ever
It was
done.
amazing. It was like all these little kids came up, wanted all this stuff signed and
We
guitars.
signed
and
shirts and shoes and guitars and
Yeah, it was
everything these kids could bring to the table, they just brought.
That was like that at Warren.
We signed
too,
for
wasn't
4 hours straight. It was amazing.
tons of little
They were
kids.
just so happy and they were so excited to be a part of it.
it? You could see it in their eyes.
And they weren't afraid
or
to
the
enjoy
Or the little dive bars like Bernie's.
Yeah,
Comes out, it's we walk into a basement. It looks like.
And there's
And there's a light bulb hanging as our stage light.
And I hit my head on a gas line.
2 microphones.
Like this with the light bulb on and off, on and off.
And then
There was
I
somebody else with the light switch. That was our light guy.
2 microphones, one for over the drums and one for Jackie. That was it.
Yeah.
Not to mention
That was
the
it.
sound guy.
But
yeah,
One speaker.
we turned it around and said it's a paid practice.
And that one- yes.
we had one of the more fun shows that we
And
had.
we treated it like a punk show. I took my guitar and smashed it into the light. So we had no lights, so we had to use our little lights on the ground under our things.
I
It
would
was crazy,
the
man.
drums, and he'd turn the light on, and I would play the drums, and as I was playing, stand up and unscrew the light, and then he'd turn it back on. Finally, I turned it back up, and I turned it back on, and then he smashed it. Crushed it with his
And
guitar.
then he's on the side of his drums just mooning everybody. He's just dancing down, just mooning everyone.
I want the grilled cheese sandwich in it.
Yeah, that's a new meaning of man versus food right there.
Well, we have little wars behind the drums. We have when we're not playing, we're both drummers in the band, and we switch on and off the kit. Well, when he's not playing, he just comes up with these little pranks that are funny, like sticking grilled cheese sandwiches in my pants as I'm playing. Okay, or I'll take like
When he dumped water down my back.
water. I'll take water, dump it down, and then take a big puff of baby powder and squeeze it in so it turns into like dough in his ass.
We have our water plates on stage. We bomb each other with and stuff.
Bomb each other with water. Squirt
I'll just be on the riser and all of a sudden they just spit all over me. It's like,
Mikey costed me $265 of electrical work on one of my basses because he threw a snowball at me.
he went outside. Why were you afraid that he went outside and got a snowball and whipped it at him when he was
I'm like, hey Mikey, you liking the song, huh?
I don't know.
Any crazy experiences with fans?
Let's not go there. Next question.
off the record.
Snipper was a pole dancer.
Mr. Uppy, let's, a couple of our fans are starting to get our tattoos of like our lyrics and our band name and all, so that's awesome.
Yeah, that's got to make you feel great because they're taking something
amazing.
that came from this cohesive group and they basically immortalized it. I mean, when you first came across that very first instance, what were you guys' reaction to something like that?
We were just like,
This permanent.
you gotta get pumped,
Really?
It just gets us pumped,
Yeah, it's really
Just
cool.
gets us really pumped.
Really cool.
All right, and what's next on the agendas for you guys?
Finish up the new songs, figure out what we want to do with them,
It's basically we're going to start shopping in the industry
Yeah.
and really start taking it to the next level this year. So more, booking agent to really solidify more dates.
Really want to get out on tour. too.
Everything, just some
Yeah.
more, maybe get on with some nationals more, but main thing is just shopping this new material. So hopefully take it to the next step here.
All right.
Basically, keep your ears open.
Launching the Almost Broken tour.
Yes.
All right, well, thanks for your guys' time. Appreciate it. Love your music. I saw you first time last year in North Homestead at that boxing match.
Nice. Jimmy Bivens.
Yeah. It was. I was blown away. I was blown away. And even my dad, you just sitting there. He's like, "Oh, these guys are goddamn good," So, yeah, I loved it. Love your work. Appreciate
So I
it.
mean, it doesn't matter where, what place, what kind of show, we're going to bring it every time. It does
Well,
not
and
matter.
we appeal to such a
Yeah.
vast variety of the age,
Yeah, people.
like super young to
But the main thing, there could
Older
be
people.
super young, super old, whatever. If there's 5 people, 500, we always say we're playing the same show. Why cheat those 5 people that are there, that are watching us, because there's not 500 that we want to play in front of? Of course, we always want to play for more people, but
Yeah, we definitely get more energy for more people. But
those 5 people shouldn't get cheated
necessarily.
out of what we usually bring
it
because
depends
there's
on what
5
they bring to the table.
yeah.
Right, so we always try to put on the same show and bring it. Like bring it every time. Whether it's a paid practice or it's a giant show, we always try to bring it.
How about Doylestown the day you invited all those little kids on stage? Who could get them off the stage yet?
There was like 20 of them, like 6-year-olds.
Finally, she told them there's free gifts for all you kids at the merch booth. They got off stage and they told the road crew, sit on the steps and don't let them back up.
They just wanted to stay up the whole show.
all jumping.
All right, cool.